Hello and welcome back to Sunless Sunday, where we sail the Sunless Sea with me, Bardon, and Lady Sakura. We're going to leave Stutter's Haven and head down to Zealport. Baked breeze rises the improbable scent of stone out of some distant desert. You're close to the salt lines. You certainly are. Okay, let's go around this side of it. On the horizon, a sickly yellow light even, glimmers for a moment, then fades. Okay, salt lines. Pick over the encampment. Let's compile a port report. Nothing remains. Witness. An end. Even time has halted here. Who comes to survey the ruins? Okay, and then we'll pick over the encampment. From time to time, some entrepreneur attempts to continue this disassembly of salt lines. It never ends well. Perhaps they've left something. Nothing. A steady breeze blows from the north. Ozone and ice. The false stars prickle above. The salt lines wait for their end. Okay, we got a fragment. Let's leave. So now we're going to head down to Rack. Trying to remember, is this something that we need to enter Rack? I think there probably is. I know there's somewhere where we need some wine to enter. I don't know whether it's there or one of the other undersea ports. Under the sea anyway. Sorry, pirate buddy, but you're a bit too late spotting us. Was it here that we saw that massive spider last time? I think it might have been. Or not like the last time we were here. I think we saw that massive spider. Put it that way. Okay. Go racking. Okay, we compiled a port at least. The Admiralty would be very interested in the wreckers' activities. The wreckers know their duties. The poets writing enticing lies. Talkers travel to other ports to spread them. Miners constructed devices which will sink the lured ships, and salvagers strip them bare. The most celebrated of the wreckers wear no special costume, but are easily identified. They mumble poems in Arabic to themselves. They whistle lively tunes in new scales. They wear heavy gloves and carry silver clippers with which to cultivate tether. Okay, cool. And then we won't consider the state of the city. I think that's it. So let's leave Rack. Let's see the shops, nothing. Okay. Yeah, so let's leave here. And then we get ourselves up as soon as we can, because if there is a crazy spider hanging about, I don't want anything to do with it. I'll leave that for other seafarers. So for now we need to head up this way, I feel. So we're going to go to, we're going to go Abbey Rock, Shepards Isle, yeah. So we have to kind of go in that direction. Up a little, there we go. That pirate dude, I think, is around here somewhere. There he is. Okay, so let's speed up a little so we can get in behind them. We're going to take some damage. No, we're in behind. Good. Oh, that's not good though. I slowed down too much. Yeah. We're taking too much damage off these guys. We're going to be fighting a bloody lawn fluke. Kind of little piddly pirate frigate causes too much damage. Okay, there we go. Luton Scuttler. We got 2 supplies and 2 fuel. Okay, and then we got a cask of mushroom wine. Good. So we got 2 of those anyway. But I'm pretty sure that we needed that for somewhere for them to let us in. Right, so then we continue on to Abbey Rock, where the nuns will be glad to see us. An electric shiver to the air. Storm is watching, the sailors would say. I thought Salt was watching us. Now Storm is watching us as well. Ooh, we got everyone's attention. Although we're cursed by Salt, or we have Salt's curse at least. We're cursed by the lady that gave us the information. Shepherd's Wash, the salty hinterland of London, home to hermits, nuns, and shadowy business. Far off, very far off, someone screams. Probably saw that massive bloody spider that scared the shit out of me. Go, hop in. Hello, Abbey Rock ladies. We could trade supplies. We could compile a port report, which we'll definitely do. It's unlikely to be eventful. As always, nothing is happening. The sisters watch us. We feel their eyes. The sea crashes on the rocks, withdraws. The fortress stands stolid as the last year of a century. The greatest peril you risk here, certain purpleness of prose. Okay, and then we shall, let's see, what's that? Unlock required romantic literature. That could be an interesting one. Let's just knock there though and get a blessing. Perhaps they'll find it valuable. Brief attention. The muscular prioress, the abbess's lieutenant, comes to the door to listen. She nods and makes notes. She pays particular attention to news of Marshby's predations, the traffic of the rooftops. In return, she offers a rather perfunctory blessing. The blessing assures your crew. Okay, that's going to be very important for later. We could get blessed again, I guess, but we're not going to do that. How many of these do we have? We have 3. The sisterhood respect 2 things: unswerving decades of fidelity to a wholly secret purpose and the ability to shoot straight. Perhaps you can demonstrate the second. This will reduce terror as well. I don't think we don't have enough terror. I think it reduces by 10. I could be wrong, but yeah, I think we'll just leave that for now. They don't have shops here because they're always looking for supplies and stuff. Because I guess they're just so isolated. Right, so we're going to go to Fieldhaven next. We could go to Station 3, but I don't really have a purpose in going there, so I don't want to have it being closed off to us again because we went there without purpose. Okay, let's pop in. Okay, so we'll start with port report as always. Oh yes, yes, there's some goings on. In the bleak light of the false stars, Surface roiling like a porridge pot. Up with a roar of steam and a flash of fire. 3 widows swimming. Tentacles. Then we saw His Highness. There's a lot of this material. Okay, well, I'd like to read more of it because it sounds like fun. Right, let's see. Mouse over icons to the right to find out exactly what is needed. Okay, yeah. The bearded watchman scoffs. Here's where you need to be. We don't talk about the rest of the Z, but I got something for you, but I need some of the good stuff from London. A lot of the good stuff. Okay. I'm not going to do that. Let's talk of standing stones. The bearded villagers are happy to talk about the local sights. Well, sight. A long way from home. You heard of the pillared sea where Irem lies? Wise man from Irem came here. 80 years ago. He planted 3 pillars. They were as big as fingers when I were young. Now they're as you see them. In my son's time, they'll be as big as dock cranes. Okay, that's interesting. We won't put a Blemmingham shore. Shops wise, we could buy fuel and supplies, but we're going to hold out until Mount Palmerston for that, and we're going to hold out until we go gather supplies later for the other one. Okay, so we'll set off. We're going north again, right? Yeah, we're going to the Chapel of Light, right? Yeah, because we're going to go that way. Okay. Yeah, sometimes we go across. This time we're definitely going to go up. Okay, got another pirate over there. Don't really want to tangle with them because, you know, that little bit of health could be enough to make the difference against a Lornfluke. Probably won't be. I've a feeling if we were in absolutely perfect condition, a Lornfluke could still kick our ass. Okay, let's check we're going. Yeah, pretty much going the right way. Just a tiny bit, just to get around the dock. The air carries a scent of salt and shadows. Oh, actually the dock is on this side, or on the far side, so just pull in. Right, let's pop in there. Chapel of Light. Furtive, fateful gather in the shadows between the many, many candles. A bell tolls in the chapel tower. Cracked iron laughter. Beware, the isle is full of voices. Okay, let's gather intelligence. What occurs here between the darkness and the light? A smiling priest in a red cassock tends the chapel. The congregation is shy of light. They come and go in little ships, and it's strangely difficult to count them. Perhaps some of them are imaginary. Still, you know the name of a ship or two. Okay. Could provide seasoning for that with some ambiguous eloth, but we don't have 3 of them, so we're not going to do any of the other stuff. We're just going to leave. Get ourselves going again. Okay, so we want to get to Avid Horizon. Maybe a bit of a mistake not hanging around a bit longer. We're going to gain another terror. Not a huge mistake. So I don't like... Terror just kind of sneaks up, and then when it's up there, it becomes a huge problem. Okay. Avid horizon. Two vast winged shapes guard a gate of something like resin, smooth but uneven. It is deep gant, the colour that remains when all other colours have been eaten. Ice crusts over the crack between its valves. Approach, and your breath freezes. Falls tinkling in shards from the air. Be utterly foolish to touch the thing. A merciless wind blows from everywhere to everywhere. It passes without effort through your bridge coat, your flesh, your lungs. The dock lies empty. Okay. So this one, unlock with 40 materials. We're not going to do that. Look into the stars. We're not going to do that either. We're just going to gather some intelligence. Such as there is to gather. Out there where nothing moves. Nothing moves. This stillness is itself of interest to the Admiralty. It is not impossible someone foolish might attempt to open the gate. It is not inconceivable that it might open from the other side. And what then? Well, maybe the guy that went through will be coming back. Yeah? That's what you mean, right? Not anything bad or anything like that. Okay, but that's, I think, where we're going to leave this one. So I hope you have enjoyed and hope to see you all next time. Goodbye.
Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe you'll hit the subscribe button there on the right and check out some other videos here on the left.